Have you ever wanted to just chew on some dice? Just like munch on them? No? Not you? Nah, maybe it's just me. Well, today, guys, we're jumping into a Bill's Big Bot Bash of 2025. You can ignore the fact that I tweeted out that or not tweeted, get the fuck out of your Twitter. Blue Sky posted about one bot that I was going to be working on, but decided, nope, that's not it. In this one, I decided to remake my bot, and just sort of start from scratch. Here's a list of what we got. So for the body, I was sort of inspired by this gum container that I had used. I usually like to have gum on my car rides into work, and I was like, ooh, this could make for a cool body. And with the Daddy Longs body idea for legs that I got, I thought it would be really cool to make a spider bot of some sort. So I decided to go with that. The really hard part of this bot was trying to get this stupid deodorant container to fit on the head as the fishbowl for the head. I didn't really get the fishbowl idea across as much as I wanted to, so I added a little googly eye for the face, sort of as a fish eye lens, you could say. A little stretch to the idea of fish eye for head, or fishbowl for head, but it's what we got, it's what we did, it works, it's alright. I just really want to talk about how when I first jumped into this hobby, I was trying to do a bash right away. Just started collecting junk, started to try and craft things, and it was so overwhelming and so difficult. I really struggled to try and do anything. I got very frustrated very, very fast. Oops, you can see here where I got a little band-aid on because I stabbed myself with my drill, not my drill, but the little hand screw. So what I did instead is I went ahead and just sort of junk bashed my own little bot without no prompt, nothing, just sort of, hey, let's just put these things together and just make something neat. And that was the first video I posted to this channel, and I learned a lot from that. And with that, made this bot so much easier. Just being able to envision how to put things together, where I can make shapes, and like what parts of random day-to-day things I could save that could be cool for a video. But these are just the individual beads. I was like, oh, these would be perfect for like the scorpion tail arm for the one arm part, and then the legs will add a little more like flexibility for like long legs, right? Oh my god. Before I get into it, the painting of these, oh, it sucked. It was the actual worst. I hated it so much. I struggled. I think next time if I use these, I'm going to just dunk them in whatever color I want first, let them dry, and then put them on. Currently, while this video is now finished, my next project is something sort of just simple. It's not a bot bash, it's not just a scrap bot or junk bot. It's going to be a model truck that is in the theme of Fallout 76, or in the Fallout universe, you could say. Currently working on that. And who would have thought that model trucks are so intricate? Like, holy crap. I would have had no clue. Went ahead and started building it the other day. And it's like, oh hey, you have to build the entire engine. Here's like 2 sprues worth of parts. And I'm like, well, shit. That's not happening. Got overwhelmed so fast. I was like, well, I'll just lean into the Fallout theme a little bit more. So what I did is I built partial of the engine, and we're gonna just say, between me and you, it was just raided. People took the parts out of it. That's all. That's why there's no parts there. Don't worry about it. It's fine. As normal, working on this bot, I failed to keep it in focus and in frame whenever I'm doing anything while recording. I need to sort of actually just set up the second camera angle that I want to do when I record. It's sort of just a lot more work for setup before I want to actually do it, but it'll be more of a front facing. So if you see where like we're looking top down, imagine a camera facing inwards. So like when the bot, you're looking at the top, you'd be looking at the front. Something like that, so it could catch those sort of up close things or so. We'll see what we'll do. I'm thinking about it. While working on this bot, towards the end, I was really struggling to work on a story for this little guy. I did write one. I'm not gonna lie, writing is not my strong suit. I am not good at it whatsoever. If you really want to, feel free to follow along my little stories that I have for these. They're all in the description of the videos. I'm gonna eventually incorporate them into the videos itself, whether it be a voiceover or have somebody else be on the channel and just do a reading of the story. Alright, quick little promo thing. Obviously we're still rushing and hoping to try and get sponsored by good old lovely Millinote before my partner does on the channel. That's a little race that we're doing. So if you could tell Millinote, help your boy out, that'd be great. Another last little thing is I have a Patreon. I just opened it up a couple of weeks ago, got it set up. There's a couple of tiers on there. If you take just a moment, go take a look at it. Don't have to subscribe, don't have to do anything. Just taking a look, even if you can do it, that would be greatly appreciated. I very much struggle with mental health, which has caused my working to be a little more difficult
a few moments later
for me. So I'm trying my best to work on things that make me happy, and if I can bring an income of some way to either pay for the hobby to cover that expense or pay for a small bill here and there. And if you can't, you're just watching and sharing this video with your grandma, that would be even better. I would appreciate that just as much. Once we got into painting this little bot, I bought some red dye or red paint from a store, and it came all gunked up. From the very top, it was like probably dropped and then some air got in. So what I did is I took out that dry paint, I put a little bit of water on it, and it sort of re-unsolidified and turned into paint again, but it was more of a goopy, gunky, like, the only way I can explain it is like a fatty texture. So what I did is I just sort of gooped it into the holes of the anime girl's head and the hole on the side of her head, as if it was her neck. And I just took that blood and sort of just plopped it a little bit everywhere else just to fill in some spots, as if her head's been dangling around, walking around with us. It just sort of dripped and oozed out onto the bot. And always got to add that signature little happy or angry face on the bot, because I can't draw or paint all that well, but I think it adds a nice little me factor to it, right? Always got to add yourself into your creations. So it's my first time ever making a base for something. I bought this at Michael's and I spray painted it. The spray paint says it was styrofoam safe. Clearly it was not. Or the fact that I let it dried outside in like 90-degree weather was the issue. What do you guys think? Do we like the base? Do we hate it? What can I improve on? Let me know, please, down below. I'd be greatly appreciated. I've never done anything like this. Sort of the theme of this channel is learning as we go. But before we get into this B-roll shot, comment or question of the day is, what makes you happy? The thing that makes me happy is crafting and my partner for supporting me endlessly. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day.